Hello, my true crime junkies. We are back. Ida, your host. And if you are new to my podcast, I would like to welcome you. I do hope that you all have subscribed to my page and continue supporting all upcoming episodes by putting in a review for me and helping a girl out. I know it's been a week. I am a little bit late with posting this episode, but I wanted to make sure that I had the right case to discuss with you guys. So let's go ahead and let's dig in. I know you guys are very familiar with this case. I believe today was a big day for this case, which we'll get into that a little bit later. We are going to be talking about the disappearance of the 11-year-old Gannon Stauch, which happened on January 27th of 2020. And we're going to be talking about Letitia Stauch, which is his stepmom. She basically has been accused of the heinous act of killing her stepson in a cruel manner and then getting rid of his body and hiding evidence. So let's just go back a little bit. Although Letitia initially reported Gannon missing on January 27 of 2020. Investigators suspected her involvement from the start of the investigation. Officials said they had put in thousands of hours into the search efforts. They included using drones to check a lot of land and go through footage to see if there's anything that can come up. They had search and rescue canines. The involved in the search included the FBI Child Abduction Rapid Deployment, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and the Colorado Springs Police Department. Everybody was involved in this search. Everybody wanted to find him safely. The case drew significant local attention and occurred about 6 weeks before the COVID pandemic began to affect the country. And despite the pandemic, the community rallied together to aid in the search for the missing child and to bring him home safely. That was the goal for the whole town. Right now, there are very limited information about Letitia. I tried to search as much as I could, but not much came up as a result. A lot of details about her parents, her siblings, and like their professions, those kind of things are not available to the media right now, but I'm sure more information will come up later on. Police did arrest her on March 2nd of 2020 in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. They found Gannon's body, unfortunately, in Pace, Florida on March 18th. This case did not have a good ending. So now, later that year, September, Stauch underwent a psychiatric evaluation, and in January of 2021, she was found competent to stand trial. A judge determined there was enough evidence to proceed with the trial that September of 2021. And in November, Stauch entered a not guilty plea. Stauch changed her plea to not guilty by reason of insanity in February of 2022 when she realized that there was too much evidence against her. So over the course of the last year, she underwent several additional mental health evaluations. The prosecution aims to persuade the jury that not only did Stauch committed the murder, but she was also aware of her actions and attempted to conceal the crime. The prosecution also pushed to, show that she was lying and making up things to make herself seem like a victim or just mentally challenged, which is not fair for Gannon. So although her exact birthday as well as her family information is unknown, It is believed that she's in her mid-30s. According to some sources, she may be around 36 years old. In 2020, the father of Gannon, Albert Stauch, filed for divorce after his wife, Letitia, was charged with first-degree murder following the disappearance of his son, Gannon. So at that point, he suspected her, and he did decide to not support her and filed for divorce and separated completely from her. At the time of the crime, she was married to Gannon's father, Eugene Al Stauch, and was the stepmother of Gannon and his 8-year-old sister, Lena. Letitia also has a 17-year-old daughter named Hartley Hunt from a prior relationship. During the third week of the murder trial of Letitia Stauch, the prosecution summoned her daughter, Hartley Hunt, to testify against her mother. And that's because she was around when the disappearance occurred. Additionally, she informed the court that on February 1st of 2020, her mother rented a white van and they left the state for a road trip. When asked by prosecutors Dave Young if she inquired about the destination, Hunt confirmed she did. A jury has found Letitia Stauch as of today, 2023, guilty of murdering her stepson Gannon in 2020. And she has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. And she has also been found guilty of all charges related to the murder of her stepson, including first-degree murder after deliberation, first-degree murder of a child under 12 years old by a person in possession of trust, tampering with a deceased human body, and tampering with physical evidence. Because if you recall, after she killed him, she hit him over the head, then shot him. Then she put him in a suitcase. And after she drove to Florida, she dumped him over a bridge. So she did a lot to hide this crime. So for each murder count, she was sentenced to life in prison without possibility of parole. Thank God. These sentences will be merged, meaning they will be served at the same time. And additionally, she was sentenced to 12 years for tampering with the deceased human body and 18 months for tampering with physical evidence. This will be served after her life sentence. So the hope is that basically she will not be seeing the day of light. She will be in prison forever until she deceased. So finally, justice has been served for Gannon and his family. Rest in peace, Gannon. And we truly, truly hope that this verdict brings a little bit of closure to this devastating loss that this family has been suffering since his disappearance. And I'm sure more information will come out from this trial and from everything that's been going on. Letitia tried to claim that she had mental health issues and double personalities, a bunch of other things. But I'm glad that the jury and everybody at this trial was able to see through her lies. But now she's going to be serving her sentence and she will be gone forever. And now I hope Gannon's family can put him to rest and be able to have a little bit of tiny relief with this justice. But this is a sad, sad case. Did not have a good outcome because at the end of the day, Gannon is no longer with us. Such a young life, just starting to live, and he was loved, and unfortunately he had to come across this lady, but justice has been served again. Like I said, she will be going to prison for life, and the family will not have to see her any further. If more information comes out about this case, more details are released, I'm sure more episodes will come out. I will update this episode as more information and details are released. And so I would like you guys to stay tuned. Make sure that you subscribe. And if you like my page on Instagram, you will receive updates on any upcoming episodes. And I do hope you guys, again, sorry for the delay, but I will try and post again in a timely manner every Monday. So please stay tuned. I wish you all a great week. Be good and be safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye.